You'll be having migraine in school. You'll be burning midnight candle. You will struggle. You have first class. And then the money they are offering you is chin chin. Is to buy chin chin. If you do not study medicine, who will treat us when we have malaria? Hi. Hey everyone, my name is Nene Folorunsho. If you are new, you are welcome. Okay? If you're an oldie, you know you are a shareholder now. Yeah, today I am talking about what I studied versus what I am currently doing. And I'm not just sharing my story, I'm sharing the stories of other Instagrammers because we had this conversation on Instagram. My dear, things are happening. People are going to school, but I don't know why. So this video is going to be in different layers. I'm first of all going to tackle this from the angle of studying a degree and then life after the degree. Then I'm also going to tackle it from the point of studying a degree that you do not want to study and life after studying a degree you are not passionate about. So let's first of all start with studying a degree and life after it. Somebody will go to school, will come out, they'll not be offering money as if it's crayfish. I studied law 5 years in college, law school 1 year, 6 years. NYSC, I'm counting NYSC, yeah. NYSC 7 years. I graduated with a second class upper in college. And what somebody offered me as salary was 10,000 naira. This guy said that I was too big to be paid. So the 10,000 he was offering me is just transport money. Who told you I'm big to be paid? I'm not big. And he offered me the job because he said, oh, you're going to make a fine lawyer. Your writing skills are top notch. You know how to write contracts. Your acumen is speed grammar. Your family take it. My dear. And a lot of lawyers can relate to this. They would offer you as if you want to buy bubble gum. The money is bubble gum money. So yes, that happens. People go to college, you study something, and then when they now offer you, you say, "Come on, all this suffer that I suffer." You'll be having migraine in school. You'll be burning midnight candle. You will struggle. You have first class, and then the money they are offering you is chin chin. Is to buy chin chin. Is wickedness. Is wickedness. Now, having said that, the main thing I want to talk about today was a conversation I had on Instagram. And it was about studying a course that you're not passionate about. So I put up this poll on Instagram and I asked, did you like what you studied in school? I'm going to put the results here. So that percentage said they liked what they studied, and the other people said no, they didn't like what they studied. And then I asked, okay, did you feel pressured to study what you studied? And then people responded and said yes, they felt pressured by their parents to study what they studied in college. So I asked, if you could go back in time, would you change? Would you study something else? And a considerable amount of people said they would change what they studied. They would study something else. I studied law, and it was a complete waste of my time. I had no passion whatsoever. Before I even started studying law, I knew I didn't want to study law. So I was very good with advocacy. I was always about human rights. So they're like, it's law you will study. But I knew that I didn't want to study law. I knew I wanted to advocate, but I felt like maybe writing was a way that I could advocate. Maybe through writing, through speaking, but not through debating, right? But I did not have the right counseling. So when family came and said, Nene, if you don't study law, we're gonna die. If you don't study law, we all gonna perish. I went now and studied law. And I will not lie to you. Those 6 years studying law were painful, sad, depressing. But because I hate to fail, I was very, very determined to study it and pass. But I was not studying to retain anything in my brain. I was just studying, write exam, and move on. After first year, I said I wanted to change course and do communications. My dear, my dear, the things that I heard. And then time for law school came. I said I'm not going to law school. He said just cuckoo finish it, just cuckoo finish it. I finished it and that was it. So like I said, I had a conversation with people on Instagram and it was just so mind blowing. So after that conversation, I saw the responses that people gave. I now asked, okay, what did you study and what are you currently doing? So one said she studied accounting for her bachelor's degree, studied accounting for her master's degree, all because her dad pressured her, like her dad really wanted her to study accounting. And right now she's doing juice and smoothies. That's what she's doing now. Someone else said she studied chemical engineering, but she has been a what? She has been a supply chain analyst for the past 8 years. After studying chemical engineering, she felt pressured by her parents as well. Someone else studied life sciences, pre-med, and right now is a data analyst. She was pressured by her parents as well. Another person studied international studies and diplomacy, and right now she's a fashion designer. I studied law, and right now I'm a communications professional. So I opened it up for discussion. I said, okay, what do you think needs to change? Um, what do you think needs to change basically? And rediscovering, she said that parents need to be realistic about their children's abilities. That's so true. You know that your child hates mathematics. You know that your child hates to press computer. You say the child should go and do computer engineering. You know that your child, if the child sees needle, the child will die and wake up. You say the child should be a doctor. And then she said, children, research the course that you want to study. Research the value of that course. If you want to study a course, research it. Like she said, there is no excuse for you to study a course for shallow reasons, especially in this era of the internet. You can do research, you can see how weighty a course is, you can see if it aligns with your goals and your personality. So she said research. Here are some thoughts that I have. I feel like secondary schools are not doing enough with career guidance and counseling. Secondary schools have to up their game. They have to counsel children very well. They have to counsel kids before they leave high school. Let them know that there are options out there. It's not medicine, law, engineering, and accounting. There are other things out there. So, schools step up. Parents, family members, please stop this cheap blackmail. If you do not study medicine, who will treat us when we have malaria? You don't know that you're going to be the first doctor in this family. We want you to remove the tears from our eyes. Some parents want to live through their children. You had the mind to study medicine, but you could not afford it. So now that you have the money, it's your child that must study that medicine. This dream that you did not achieve, this child is going to be the one to achieve the dream for you. Why? Somebody will go study medicine, go to medical school, the person will now come and be singing hip hop. Why did you stress the child? No, tell me why you stress the child. You see, I just wanted the child to just study the medicine, let him just study the medicine, then after that he can do what he wants to do. After he studied medicine, he cannot do what he wants to. So why did he study the medicine? So parents, stop that cheap blackmail of, oh, if you don't study this course, all of us, we're gonna die, we're gonna perish. Oh, study this course so you remove the shame from our family. Be an architect so you'll be the one to build your father's house in future. Stop it. Stop it. Finally, I feel like the society also plays a role in people studying courses they have no business studying. Yeah. The fact that society does a lot of selective respect. This one a doctor. They will bow and greet you. This one a lawyer. twale mama, you know. And then this already study, they read news, you know. So the fact that there's a lot of selective respect and certain degrees, certain job titles are looked at as higher than others just makes people are like, okay, you know what, make them call me barrister. So people are now studying stuff for shallow reasons. You go to an event and they're calling someone to the high table. You now hear Chief Doctor Barrister Architect Amadi. Then you now hear the other person, they don't call the other person Mr. John. Mr. John will now look like it's nobody. Just call Mr. Amadi, Mr. Amadi, Mr. John, Mr. John. Why do you have to go through all those titles? If you're a doctor, you're a lawyer, you're an architect, you're an accountant, society will just automatically rank you as higher. And I think it's really, really unfair. And I feel that that's why some people actually study stuff for shallow reasons. I mean, there are lots of doctors that should be creative artists, that should be doing fine arts, because they were able to cut lizard in biology. They say, oh, this one that she can cut lizard, that means she can do surgery. Maybe her hand dexterity has to do with painting, you know. But we're not paying enough attention to the other things that she likes and find a way to harness those talents and build those things. But as she just cut lizard like this, her hand, she cut on the line fine. Say, if he cut person belly, it will fit cut and bring out appendix. No. Anyways, let me know in the comment section, what do you think are some reasons that people study courses that they have no business studying? Second question, let me know in the comments, did you study something that you had no business studying, and how do you feel about it currently? Let me know in the comment section. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more videos like this, let me know in the comment section. Anyways, that's all. Mary had a little lamb. Thank you, everyone. Bye.